Hey guys, welcome back to my Talos Principle walkthrough, and before we move on to Chamber 6 in World 2, we have unlocked, we can unlock World 3, which is World C, and because I'm also doing some Easter egg stuff, I want to do it. I want to unlock it before we move on, just so that I can, you know, do the Easter eggs in World 3 as quick as possible. See. Alright. There we go. Heading on down.
You have come far, my child, succeeding where so many before you failed. You have walked through a land of ruins and a land of death. Now the land of faith lies before you. And know that as you have shown faith in me, so do I have faith in you.
The land of faith. It looks a lot like the first area. This door looks intriguing.
You stand before the gates of eternity. When all your trials have been overcome, the gates will open, and you will be granted life everlasting.
Well, that's promising. First to ascend. Everyone ascends or gets reset eventually. What's the big deal? Life eternal in the designer's paradise? Alright, well, we'll come back to that. What do you say? For now, I'm gonna head back to World 2. I just wanted to unlock this and make sure I didn't miss out on a cutscene for you guys. Alright, so moving on now to 2-6. There's only 3 puzzles here, it looks like.
When you overcome one of my trials, do you not feel the pleasure of having discovered the proper order of things? That is the spark of Elohim within you, to create order from chaos. And therein is revealed the true meaning of our sigils.
I don't know what you mean. I'm a computer program, you're a computer program, Elohim's a computer program, get over it. Alright, let's see what else we have to say here. Osiris 11. But why, the dying man said, do the gods put all these challenges before us? Why the walls of iron and the gates of light? Why the abominable demons guarding the path? Why must our heart be judged to be as light as the feather of Ma'at? Why is the road to Aru so difficult? The scribe considered these words. Some say that once the paths to Aru were open. But too many sinners came, and the gods made the paths perilous to keep sin at bay. Others say that, being mortals, we cannot be worthy of Aru unless we walk the path of Osiris, and so become Osiris ourselves. But I believe that Aru could never be reached elsewise, for like the mountain... Whoa. Hold on. I thought I was having problems there. But I believe that Aru can never be reached elsewise, for like the mountain path must be steep, the path to Aru must be fraught with peril. As steepness and the mountain are one, so are peril and paradise. They are inextricable. They create each other. There's an interesting parallel to this phrase in the Pentateuch Psalms. Here, the scribe appears to be speaking of Osiris, blah 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 blah, meaning the soul of the deceased, not the god himself. Choice of life. The whole assembly stood a while silent and collected. Let us return, said Rasselas, from this scene of mortality. How gloomy would these mansions of the dead to him? How gloomy would be these mansions of the dead to him, who did not know that he should never die? That what now acts shall continue its agency, and what now thinks shall think on forever. Archive, blah blah blah. Homage to you, Osiris, King of Eternity, King of the Gods, whose names are manifold, whose forms are holy. You being of hidden form in the temples, whose ka is holy. All the gods praise you, for you are the blah 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 blah. Those that lie here stretched before us, the wise and the powerful of ancient times, warn us to remember the shortness of our present state. They were perhaps snatched away while they were busy, like us, in the choice of life. Another progress report. This one's from Aurora Calvin. This is extremely worrying. If the link doesn't work, the whole project will lead to nothing. The hardware team must recheck everything ASAP. Guys, stop panicking. Look at your code again. In fact, look at line number 217 in data transfer C. What are those two symbols just before the code? That's right, the code that actually initiates the transfer wasn't even running. I'm guessing you were testing something yesterday and forgot to decommentify it. The hardware isn't broken, your brains are. Love, Aurora. I love how friendly everyone is working on this project. It's like a big family. What's more pathetic, this shallow construct of a world, this idiot's playground, or that I continue to solve its contrivances for lack of better sport? I thought you were dead, dog. There's more to it. Look at what we're doing. We're solving problems, being tested, improving ourselves. Some of us fall and get replaced, but you and me, we're still going. We're closer to the end. Sheep and dog, best friends for life. Egyptian Arcade. Alright, so Egyptian Arcade. Here's what we're going to do for this one. What we got to do first is get the jammer. Alright, so we'll take the jammer. We're going to wait for this guy to pass. And then we're going to go over here, jam that, take this jammer. Now we're going to stop that guy. Stop him from over here. Take this back. Alright, so now we got both the jammers in the same area. The next thing that we have to do is we got to get through there. And we got to get those keys. So what I want to do is try to make it so that both of those mines are in this room and they're following each other, so they're not bumping into each other inside of here. I gotta make it so that they can both get in this room at the same time, and then I'm gonna jam the one behind the other one so that this guy keeps on bumping into it and can't get through. That's the plan anyway. So in order to do that, let's go one right there. I'm also gonna do this right here. We're gonna jam it from this side so that we can use this jammer. Oops, that was actually what I wanted to do. We want to jam this guy, this force field, from this side. I think that worked, right? But we don't want to block it. So we'll put it like right there. And for now, I'm just going to do this so that it goes back. Alright, get ready for it, get ready for it, get ready for it, right about there. That worked. I would say that worked. Like I said. Now we're going to jam this guy. So he's going to bump into that and go back, allowing me to come over here. Grab these keys. Okay. Now we can let those guys go through. I can take my, well, I need my jammer back. There we go. Got my jammer back. Now we can open this. And we see through here we got 2 turrets, actually 3 turrets guarding the sigil. So, first step, gotta stop those. But obviously we can't go get that sigil right now. There's still a turret over here. But if you'll notice, there's a wire leading to a switch. So if we just go around it, turn it off, and success! Alright, moving on. Just doors and windows. Alright, so this is actually one of the simpler puzzles we've seen in a while. There's no real tricks to it. It's just connecting lasers to activators. So we connect that one, open this one, get another connector. Now we gotta connect this one to this one. And we get this. Now we can connect that to that. But in order to do this, we need to move this a little further over here, I believe. Right about here. That should work. Now we do this to this. There we go. Now the next one we have to hit is all the way over here, and we don't have enough connectors, so we're gonna have to take away one of the redundant connectors over there. So we don't need this one anymore, because that was just to get a connector over there. So we go over here, go through the window, make sure we can hit through the other window. And, ladies and gentlemen, puzzle solved. Alright. Next one, crisscross conundrum. I have a feeling we're gonna be crossing the streams, man. Don't cross the streams, man. Alright, so the titular crisscross conundrum refers to the fact that we need to get this laser all the way over there, but in order to do that we need to open this gate, and in order to open the gate we're going to have to hit from this to over there. So, there lies our conundrum. Well, anyway, first step is going to be to get all of our tools ready, so we gotta find more connectors. So let us activate all these. More connectors! I need more connectors! Nope. Okay. There. So we have 4 connectors in total, and we're going to bring all of these back into the main room, because we're going to use all of them to avoid this crisscross conundrum. Okay. More. So with 4 connectors, we have a lot of room to work with. The goal is going to be, we got to bounce the red laser so that it goes around and can hit from this side, because there's only one option for the blue laser. The blue laser has to go like this. There's no other option. But with 3 connectors for the red lasers, or for the red laser, we have a bunch of options. So first thing should be, let's put it right here. We'll do it like right, maybe like right here. We'll take this one. Here, and the last one can go right over here. Puzzle solved. Is that it? Is that all the puzzles in this area? I think we might be done. Alright guys, I guess we're actually done here. What do you got to say to me? It's me again. We probably shouldn't talk over these terminals. Don't know how long we have. Must type quick in case something happens. The word is faith. Pending. Error. Network connection lost. Hey, MLA. There was a problem with your request, Administrator. It was flat out unreasonable. Why persist with these inquiries when they are so hopeless? I'll tell you what. If you promise to never access the communications portal again, we'll say no more about it. Are we agreed? Faith. Wait, there's no need to... Error. Master key received. Confirming ident confirmed. Would you like to manually override the system and exit to the real world? Oh, wow. Your progress will be saved. Here will be saved, and maybe continue later. Is this like an ending? Yeah. Revealing the truth, making your every dream. You're trolling me. Come on now, are you still really buying all that nonsense? You're still holding on to some of those pesky beliefs of yours, aren't you? There is no one on the other end of the communications portal. There is no magic word that shuts down the server and drops you into the real world. There's only me, and you, and an eternity of doubt. Everything else is just a convenient lie to keep you on the treadmill. Whoa. There may be no worlds but this one, but there is truth to be found. That fact didn't stop you from buying into a secret word that somehow deactivates the entire world, did it? Are you kidding me or what? Do you remember when we first met and had that talk about not believing everything you see? And yet all it took to catch you out was a little technobabble and a change of formatting. Hello. I'm all alone and scared, just like you. I'll agree with anything you say if it makes you believe me. Are you usually so reckless with where you place your faith? No. You know, I'm not really checking your profile. I just do that to make you feel more comfortable. Really, I just remember everything you ever said. At any rate, I'm not convinced you're being entirely honest with yourself. But you know what? I'll accept that I've never dominated this discourse. I've been asking a lot of questions, and I am not really giving you a chance. Why don't you have one free question on me, and I'll answer it as honestly as I possibly can. No tricks, but think carefully before asking. What should we do? There's so many choices. What's at the top of the tower? How is this place related to the human world? What happens? Come on. I don't care to question you. What are you? I'm gonna say, how is this place related to the human world? How is the world that might come to be related to the one that actually does? You can theorize about what might otherwise have happened, but no amount of knowledge can build a bridge from the actual world to a possible one. Likewise, we can learn from the human world, but it is not our own. It's been said that this world was built for a purpose by those in that world, but after extensive research, I can tell you that there is no mention of such a project in the library. There is no evidence that they had such capabilities. No one can agree with what the purpose would even have been if there was one. Are you satisfied? No. As if I particularly care either way. So look, here's the rub. Feel free to access the library. No better cure for broken beliefs, realizing everyone's got them. You can ignore me entirely. You can climb to the very tip of that madman's tower and drink from the golden nectar there. But once you understand that you and I will be stuck here together for the duration, do come back and pass the time. Be seeing you. Oh man, this trolling AI is driving me crazy. But why, the dying man said, do gods put all these challenges before us? Why the walls of iron? I've already read this one, haven't I? Yeah, I have. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright. One more chamber down in World 2. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.